From FaZe, two players pushing into the underpass. They're going to meet up with Fitch, Kurt, and James. Here's the battle. Olaf goes down. Rain's in a tough spot. We know he's going with a pistol, but that's asking too much. A very tough angle to face so many bodies, and a huge advantage for Avangar early on.
Yeah, I mean, that is the perfect start, really. Olafmeister and Rain. Olafmeister did have a bit of a rough game yesterday that we were casting. I think at one point he was 8-20, but obviously on Mirage, a brand new game, fresh all game to deliver. Avangar going to take this two-player advantage, though, and make a move over on the A side. Nico was there, but he's starting to move away.
They've gamble stacked towards the B bomb site. Obviously, so many players in underpass, they think perhaps the next likeliest hit is going to be at that B bomb site. They're guessing and reading wrong, but you can't really blame them. A two-man deficit, you're kind of hoping that you get a little bit of luck to go your way. It's not going to happen this round. And then you have to question, do they even go for this? They have a smoke, flash, and 2 kits. Guardian has armor, which he could upgrade for free. Do you just stay in this B bomb site and use what you have for the next round? As we've seen these second round investments from teams be very effective. FaZe knows that. Remember, they won both pistol rounds yesterday against Renegades, lost both second rounds. That was something they said they were going to work on overnight. And they're going to exactly do that. Play for the second round.
When FaZe don't have a great deal of firepower on nades, you can understand that. Going to be double Molotoving out. His forces a Dren off the balcony. More one-dimensional defense for the time being. Does come out with a dink, though. And I think he's trying to bait in the rest of the teammates right now into this stack. They're not going to check up on the boost. Krizen could be living on borrowed time. Still, the player is up there. It's going to be Olafmeister. He's going to try and deny the bomb. Comes through the second, but not able to get it done.
There's actually, why are there 2 players at the A bomb site from Avangar? This is so weird. The bomb's down at B. What a weird round. Guardian, though, he's not going to expect Jamie. This flank is going to be so devastating. It's Rain. 1-on-2. They're both going to be for Market. He needs this kill, and he's got it last bullet, but he's not going to expect the follow-up either. This is so tough.
Nico, in the meanwhile, is going to find the headshot with the M4. Takes minimal damage, actually nothing at all. Buster's the only player that's counteracted, but he's down to 12. This is starting to look a bit rough for Avangar, Moses. They are being somewhat red now at this stage.
Oh, they're giving Nico in this round 3 individual one-on-ones, and he's going to love that. He's going to take that all day long. 3 frags for Nico in this round. Buster waiting at an awkward angle. Adren's going to adjust, cleans up the damage that Rain inflicted earlier.
Good news for Avangar. They did so much damage to Adren that they can't feasibly take one of these B players and put them over on A, in case the remaining 4 players push, but Nico's passive angle is not going to yield anything. But Quicker with a second is cracking open this round. And this is going to put a lot of pressure on Guardian with his AWP. He has to hold the line by himself. Could be getting tested from multiple angles. He'll pass the first test. Krizen goes down. Dink. Oh, what a flick to Buster. Did land the dink onto Guardian, but he bounces back with the AWP frag. And I said he had a couple of tests coming up. Well, he's passed them with flying colors.
Oh dear.
How can you counteract that? That is just pure timing. Guardian must be so angry right now. Just peek straight out of Palace. No flashes, no smokes, no problems.
Well, Guardian's been covering Connector from spawn and from the bomb site a number of times, so I think James just takes, you know, an educated guess, a little bit of a risk, obviously. 1 player over towards B, and I don't think that's going to be much of a fake, but it's pulled Nico back with that AWP, so Rain's going to have a lot of pressure. He does get the first, and now Nico realizes it. Alfango with the AWP. No smoke in his face, and there goes the plant. Oh, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't be in cover. James going to pick him off, and he's going to swing around and get another one. The aggressiveness of James is just dirty.
He was just slightly too late there, Moses. Tried to spray through the smoke to get the kill, but gave his position away.
This is a really odd style from Avangar, though, that I think is just super difficult to read. Adren still has a chance, though. A 1-on-2. Buster is low, and he's going to be in mid.
Adren does have a kit as well. If he can get this next kill quickly, things could get quite interesting. He's checking every angle up. And you can see that he's very cautious and worried about a potential player pulling behind him, but there's Fitch. Going to find himself on the receiving end of a dink. Down to just 3 health. Last line of defense. This is where Rain's position becomes so tenable. He has spotted 1 player going into kitchen, which is going to be James. Has been the shining star of Avangar, with 112 ADR to his name.
Rain is eating so much time off the clock. Kurt and Krizen both spending time to clear out this spot. If Rain gets one of these kills, it's a disaster.
Guardian spinning around, lands 2 headshots, and a third! Oh my goodness, what a play by Guardian! That is the piss around secured, surely, off the back of 3 pixel-perfect headshots. He's not going to get a fourth, but the damage has been done. I say that, but Krisen's going to find two of his own. This is where the lack of kit and time is going to be an issue, though. So FaZe will still win the round. What a performance by Guardian.
That's so dirty. He had to spin around to that player jumping out of market through the window. A beautiful sequence from Guardian to secure that pistol.
Multiple oncoming terrorists. Buster going to hold the line. I say that, he's actually gone down to the hands of a Dread. Fitch with some labored spray finally gets it done. That's also the bomb. The call will come through, and although FaZe are doing damage, the time is just so low. This round is going to go the way of Avangar.
No, they're going to get the plant. They're going to get the plant here. And the kill just the last second. Adren, what a hero. He got on his horse, picked it up, and now all up Meister. They don't check the right corner. I don't know how FaZe have done this, but they've turned this round on its head. James is going to have to back away. This is not a retake you can go for. And look at the money of Avangar. FaZe have had so many close calls. They've taken the economy away as well. Dren, the stand-in, with a crucial play to pick the bomb up off the floor.
Oh my goodness, I assumed it was done. FaZe with, what, a second left?
Yes, he put the plant down just at the right time. Guardian was instrumental as well, cutting off the rotations. A chance here to get the off. James sees him, runs towards the bomb. He's going to take Guardian out right here at the end. Great shot from him. Double kill in the round. They need to take this off out of his hands. They're moving into the bomb site, but now the USPs, the Deagles come into play. Krisen goes down a 5-7 in dark. So many Avangar players here. FaZe is in a lot of trouble, and there's the peek from James. They still have Kykert to deal with. He's cleaning him off, and Nico, with the low health, isn't able to get to the action. A great kill from Guardian. Stepping up when he's needed most. Nico gonna run the gauntlet, get that bomb planted, and Guardian with the cover. This is so sketchy for FaZe. Still a chance to win for this Deagle.
His position is so tenuous, though. He has to come out into the open in doing so. Guardian with the AWP, but a collective sigh of relief from FaZe.
Oh, FaZe is gonna have to force their way through this. It's gonna be brute force. Kykert's spotted. Nico dispatches him quickly. He's traded, and Fitch is gonna go down as well. Bomb site not secured. Krisen still alive. Olaf did not expect that. And towards CT spawn, the fight is heating up.
It's going to have to come down to Krisen, you have to feel, because he needs to pull out something special for James. Time is running scarce. Going to start to get this bomb planted. There goes James with the first. It forces Adren off the site. 5 seconds as James strikes again for his third. Avangar live through 25 and do pick it up.
This is that Astralis play. Usually Magisk for them is in this position. They want to use the late utility to allow Rain to get a jump. Here he comes with a UMP wrapping through the flames. Not expecting the second player. He got baited in. He got lured, and it might be all over for FaZe. It's just Guardian and now Nico. 1 on 4. And Avangar going to go to 2-1. This is a great victory for them off the back of a brilliant first half. They've closed things out on the defense. Unless Nico has a little bit more magic left in the tank.
He has time. That's the only thing going from in a flashbang. Gonna get some information. Meanwhile, Krisen is making a move around the backside of him. 55 seconds. Even if he does take down Fitch on truck, his position will be compromised. It's been compromised anyway. Goes in for the first, at least gonna get it freely. Nico is a player with so much ability. This is in the realms of possibility for a player of his caliber. But he's been naded and he's been fragged by Krisen, and the Avangar have done it. They move 2-1 and put FaZe Clan on the brink of elimination.